Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to look at Nick, this guy here on your screen. I have him down as being born August 18th, 1998 in Chicago, Illinois. How interesting, 888. Okay, so let's go over his astrology briefly. Basically, this was requested of me to do to see if he was connected to Charlie Kirk's passing. I have very skeptical on that, but let's go ahead and get into what I was being shown and what the astrology is pointing to. So October 2025 current, Saturn will be in Pisces opposing his Virgo. Likely under scrutiny, in trouble for something, or there's a scandal. It feels to be more scandalous around this guy, Nick. Could be limitations placed possibly on his influence, is what that represents. And also legal or institutional pushback is also very possible. Primarily, well, I guess now, but October onward is going to be where we see this more so. Then we have Neptune influence in 2025, which is currently going on in his chart. It's all about rumors, he say, she say. So we may see him blamed. Remember this, we may see him blamed or suspected of things he did not do directly or really indirectly, but possibly it's like he suspects, but he's not actually involved. Okay, is the best way I can put it. And that's what I'm getting with my intuition as well. Now we have eclipse coming on the 21st, and so this is going to hit his chart of alliances and enemies. So he will lose allies, like basically friends. He's going to face some betrayal or get caught with his pants down, is how it was shown to me. Now, I don't know nothing about this guy, but I know he's got something going on. I just use the word intimacy or sexual, something going on there. None of my business, but that's primarily what the astrology shows, is something to do with a sexual scandal relationship. Okay, strongly I'm getting that. Now when we get into, say, October onward in 2025, media presence, court cases could come up in the first part of October. I'm sorry, the first part of 2026 is what the astrology is showing, and I'm seeing him in court like a fresh tie. It feels like the first of the year, or even January, February. Does it connect to anything nefarious? Yes, but within his own life. Okay, so I get turbulence, legal pressure, reputation crisis for him in 2025, and then I'm getting that he's in a karmic period. He's running a karmic cycle, and he's not going to rise, especially the rest of 2025. And I'm getting onward, to be honest, but I don't want to speak on like all of 2026, but it feels like he's just not going to rise. Okay, if he does, it'll be later into 2026. All right, so I'm going to share my take on what I believe and what I'm getting from the astrology and third eye. He shows up as a field of suspicion. He lights up like a Christmas tree, like, oh, he did something, he's involved somehow. But I'm getting that he's not responsible, honestly, for Charlie Kirk. I'm not getting that he's responsible at all. Now, symbolically, he may be blamed or connected through networks, but not responsible. I'm still getting a foreign shadow dominance, a foreign shadow actor behind the scenes, external. Charlie Kirk's passing feels external, does not feel that the initial idea, the initial plot originates from the United States. It originates from another country, whether it be country I or country you, or both. Okay. I also wanted to look at Trump because a lot of people were wondering about him. Yeah, he may have a suspicion on who could have possibly done it, or not done it, but who could be behind the forces, but he doesn't have proof. And it feels to be more karmic exposure for him, but I don't feel that Trump is directly or indirectly involved, even though people are probably like, please say it's Trump or please say Nick. I can't tell you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what the astrology is telling me, and especially my intuition. I go more on my intuition than I do anything else because I'm not like, my astrology is okay. It's not perfect, right? I'm still learning. My intuition is telling me neither one of these men are directly involved in Kirk's assassination. I feel like Trump is running a karmic exposure cycle, though, for something else, but it has nothing to do with what happened to Nick. And I feel like, excuse me, Charlie Kirk. And I feel like the other guy, Nick, is running a karmic cycle. Not being good to your partner or partners or to women or to the same sex, whatever you're engaging with. And when you're not good to your partner or your lover, regardless of the sexual orientation, that will come back and get you. It will come back and bite you in the ass. Especially countries that mistreat women. Countries that mistreat their lover, they have bad luck as well. Okay, so I get no with Trump. I get no with Nick. I get a lot of knowledge in the country I and in the country you. Country Ukraine and Israel. Those two countries, I've said it from day one. You can go back to my very first video. I even got, you know, it's crazy that the guy, his name was Tyler Robinson, and I gave out 4 initials. I said T and R would be significant. It's in that video. And I wonder what his middle name is. I wonder what his middle name is. Tyler blank Robinson. It would be something if we got that middle initial right too. And I also felt like he'd be arrested in Urban, Utah. Anyways, it's crazy, but I think this is external forces behind Charlie's passing, but everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and what I'm speaking on is alleged. It's not factual. And oh, by the way, that drone that supposedly came from Russia, did you hear that it came from 2 young people who were just flying their drones? And I think they were from Belarus. One was from Ukraine, one was from Belarus. And they were just like playing around with the drones, or it wasn't even a military drone, right? That was one thing, one rumor. The other rumor is that it was a drone. The one that was actually shot down, came from the country you, but I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. We need to start focusing in on Starmer and Macron. Those 2 leaders. Oh, I put a bunch of videos out about them. They're shady as hell when it comes to country you. I can just see a Pinocchio, Macron, Pinocchio when it comes to Charlie. No, I don't think that Macron was involved in that, but he would agree with it because that's how fucked up he is. And his country and the country in London, UK, these people are going to rebel on these leaders. You're going to see people rise up with candles in their hand, demanding these leaders to step down with candles at nighttime. That's what I keep being shown. Okay, if you're new to my channel, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.